Good morning, Couples Lounge. What it do, baby? I'm your girl, Candace, and this is my sexy husband, Remon. He ain't gonna say his name. Thank y'all for waking up, tuning in to the Couples Lounge show where we talk about love, marriage, and relationships. And guess what? Ain't nobody doing it like us.
Because they ain't us.
We do this on Saturdays. I want to say every Saturday, but sometimes some things happen and we don't be on. But we're here this morning, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We have a video to show y'all. Y'all know, y'all probably already done seen it because it's going viral. But we're going to show y'all just shortly. Good morning from Dallas. Good morning from Tennessee. Good morning, Nina. Welcome, y'all. Come on in the room. Let me get the announcements out the way while the people are coming in. First of all, we have a marriage retreat that is going down on October the 6th through the 8th. You can go to www.spiritualmarriageretreat.com. This marriage retreat is going to be life-changing, relationship-changing. It's for those that are engaged or married. We're going to a beautiful bed and breakfast where we're going to get to learn together, grow together, have fun together, but most importantly, experience God together. Because I already know he gonna show up and he gonna show out because he loves marriage, and we all, me, us, him, hate divorce. So y'all make sure that you all are there. We have a couple of more spots available, and so yeah, we're about to have a good old conversation on this morning. Oh, that's my phone. I thought it was yours. So y'all ready to talk about it? Y'all ready to talk about it? So he cheated. No, new rules because he cheated. Insecurities will ruin your relationship. And so that's going to be the talk of today. So text somebody real quick and be like, tune in to the Couples Lounge. They on Facebook and they on YouTube. You ready?
Yeah, show video.
So we're going to show the video. I was trying to give the people some time to get in. We are about to show the video that has changed pivoted our show on to this morning. Okay, so let me get it up. So y'all listen closely. Here we go.
Fight for me, great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. Nah, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ!
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked. Fight for me, great. Because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. Nah, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ!
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we're going to do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
Woo! I played it twice because if you like me, I had to listen to the thing about 2 or 3 times. Y'all, that's pain talking. That is pain talking. I get it. I hear it. I understand. But that is pain talking. And many of us have been in her space. This is me just putting out this part first before we dive into the video. Have been in that place where you think a get back, a retaliation, a dishonoring of yourself is going to help heal you. It's soothing. I said it's cooling waters on a burning fire. She is hurting. And your response is that we ain't gonna have sex no more. We're gonna just F other people. And you think that's gonna heal what you feeling right now? So yeah, we about to talk about it. I'll let you go. What was your take? Because he saw it before I did.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, 2 things. One, you got me effed up. We're done then.
You speaking from the husband?
I'm speaking from the guy's perspective. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
I lost. I'm sorry. I hate you feel this way, but it's my fault, but we're done.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. I'm supposed to just say, okay, to you effing other people, and we're never having sex with each other again, but yet we're living in this house and doing everything together.
Then you had another thought after that?
Yeah, my other thought was, I get it.
Okay.
I get it. I understand where she's coming from. I totally get it. And it told me that wasn't his first time getting caught. You a liar. That type of hurt didn't sound like it was his first time, or the woman who told her stuff really gave her play by play, detail by detail. If she gave detail by detail, that's a whole lot of different. That's a whole lot to deal with.
Yeah.
And see, that's something a woman would do. If a man told it on a woman he's 9 times out of 10, the man ain't giving details. Like, yeah, I did this to you, girl. I did this. Like, you're not gonna be able to say that to a guy. A guy probably gonna punch you dead in the mouth, or he's gonna be looking for you. That's something a woman would do. That woman is hurt. She's hurt. She just went about it the wrong way, because most men wouldn't accept that. Most men, but she said something I think might, don't see if you caught it. Don't bring me no diseases and no babies.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in a few minutes.
But we're done. But we're not having sex no more, remember?
Exactly. So my thing with that,
she's hurt.
He ain't gonna make. First of all, don't bring me no diseases and babies. So evidently, you really ain't. Your spirit ain't in alignment with what your mouth is saying. Your spirit, because that means you probably gonna be having sex with him.
I agree, man.
Saying don't bring me no diseases. So you saying y'all ain't finna F no more. Let me have sex no more. But you're still saying don't bring me no babies and diseases. The thing about it is you don't have no control over that. And I would say this to that part, don't bring me no diseases. If you're choosing to stay with him, giving him permission to go out and continue to have sex with other people as you have sex with other people, even if you don't have sex with him and he get a disease, because you are still his wife, you are obligated to take care of that man through sickness and in health. So with his disease,
no, she's gonna leave at that point.
But you
at
didn't.
That point, she's
you
gone.
didn't.
First of all, second, who's to say the other girl is being honest?
No, I don't think she went. I don't think she went that far to.
No, I ain't saying that. Who's to say that woman is being honest?
even if it ain't all honesty, it's still the fact that you've cheated and you've messed around. Yeah. And so I just want to talk about a little bit of the video in details. First of all, we're gonna stay together and have a beautiful life. You're not.
That's her.
Stop telling yourself lies. I ain't gonna even let you tell yourself lies, sister. We're gonna stay together and have a beautiful life. The betrayal that you feel right now, the hurt, the pain, and to have to look at him every day, and
that was her way of hurting him. I think that's true. By saying what she's saying.
Oh, to him.
I want to hurt you because I know this is gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
But she's playing a dangerous game. Yeah, it's gonna hurt him, but it can kick his behind right out that door.
Yeah.
He can easily walk right out that door because you're trying to hurt him, and I think that's what she. And then she could be dead serious.
Yeah.
She could be dead serious.
But this is my thing. You think you will have a beautiful life setting up because you're in a marriage. You're not in a relationship. You're in a marriage. So there's an expectation and a covering, all that with God. So you're not going to be able to just be with your husband, not sleep with your husband, live in the same house with him. He'll be all right with you sleeping with somebody else. Ain't none of that finna work. Ain't none of that, and y'all have a beautiful life. And she said, we're going to continue to make money together. We're going to continue to raise this little girl together. We have a beautiful home together. Ma'am, you can do all of that and not be in the covenant of marriage. Y'all can keep making money together. Y'all can keep raising y'all daughter together. Now in the home, no. But y'all can still do all that. Don't dishonor yourself and don't dishonor the covenant. Somebody said on the post that I was reading on Instagram, like, do not normalize this, sis. Don't.
And Mel said she thought she was hurting him. He's probably okay with everything. She said, nah. Not if he loves her.
Not her cheating. Not her having sex with somebody else.
Yeah, that he's not okay with her sleeping with somebody, and he loves her. Man, if he don't give a dang about it, then yeah. But he said time out. And don't tell him what he said. And then my question is, why she saying that around other people?
Who? Because you can easily get in a conversation about relationships.
No, that ain't a conversation that you say in front of other people. That is me and you conversation. That ain't your sister, your cousin, your homeboys right here beside you, and we have that conversation.
That could have been her cousins. That could have been
That's not a conversation we have in front of people. You want to talk to me about this? This should be me.
She done already talked to her. She's already talked to her husband. She's already told him everything that she was just saying. She didn't even have her ring on.
I think that was her first time.
No, that ain't her first time.
Tell me what makes you say that.
No, you don't. Okay, that's not a first time conversation. First of all, her ability to articulate it, not breaking down, not crying, no. She found out from the side chick and she went to him. This is just a conversation that's being played out with somebody. Yeah. And I just had on her like the whole, which we talked about first, that don't bring home no babies and diseases. Like once you start operating outside of the covenant, you have no control. It's like you only thing you have control of is your choices. The consequences you don't. You do not have control of the consequences. And so like I said, I hear like many of y'all, I don't understand this thinking. Some of y'all was like, this is dumb, this stupid.
I understand it, yeah, and I think everybody calling it dumb and stupid needs to shut up. She is speaking from her. Now, if she goes through with it,
and she probably will.
That's a good question, and that's 50-50. If she goes through it, that's another thing. But her saying that makes total sense.
Yeah, makes
total sense. Whether she's bluffing or not, it makes total sense to me. I didn't say I agree.
Okay.
I definitely don't agree. Like, what, Mom, you agree? I ain't say that. I said I understand where she's coming from, speaking from that hurt, from that pain, from that embarrassment, all of what she's probably feeling, reaching out. She just been bit. Now she's barking, biting back. And the best way she feels, she know how. Totally wrong, but it's human nature to.
And I will say this, that Chris said, who's gonna spend every day after day looking at the person who betrayed you and cheated on you. And some people are gonna say women do it all the time, or people do it in relationships all the time. You stay with somebody who's cheated on you, and you look at them and they betrayed you. But the thing about it is, prayerfully, you are going from a place of where y'all are healing the relationship. Change is happening. You are really trying to live your marriage according to God. But that ain't gonna be able to be healed if you are now saying we're not having sex no more, and you do you, I'ma do me. And my thing is this, like, why is it, oh, you think you the only one somebody want to have sex with? Like, y'all, and what came to my mind is saying sexual immorality is the only sin that you commit against yourself, your own body. And why put that much on sex? For me, oh, you think you the only one, let me go out here and I'm gonna F some people too, and I'm gonna do this with people too. Like, but why you want to do that to yourself? Why you want to dishonor yourself to get back at him? And I would say sometimes you just gotta take a pause right there. When you start thinking crazy, I'm gonna do this to hurt you, but it's really hurting me too.
You're not thinking like that though. You're hurt. You're too busy. You're in a hurt state of mind.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about what it's doing. I'm trying to hurt him.
Take a pause.
She's trying to hurt him right now. Hopefully she got some people near that was in the house that got quiet. But when he left or when she left, don't do that. Mm-hmm. Don't do that.
That boy man said, Jesus Christ.
Don't do that.
Like
that could have got ugly. Like, I get it. I understand. I understand where she's coming from.
But it ain't gonna work.
Of what she's trying to, the threat or the hurt she's trying to put in his world right now.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I totally disagree with her doing if she's going to do what she's claiming she will do. Totally disagree with that. But it makes sense that she's trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But in the long run, you hurt yourself. Y'all are as one. Yeah. Y'all are as one. You hurting your spouse is simply gonna hurt you somewhere, somehow. And
at the dude, I'd have walked out. All right. And
I don't see him right being he's not supposed to agree to that, like Mom said. He loves her.
I would have grabbed my stuff and walked out while she said that. Okay.
Although he been cheating the whole time.
Right. But he
ain't been he will not be able to live in his marriage with her like that.
You live in the house knowing, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go out. And I'm finna go sleep with somebody else. And you telling me you finna go out, and I'm knowing you going, but we just.
Well, he really don't have a leg to stand on. It doesn't make it right.
Knowing it.
Well, you've been, like she said, you've been doing it, and it has been working for you this whole time. You've been doing it.
So
I just didn't know.
So now we both know, and you gonna. Cool. I couldn't live in that household.
Well, help me understand that mindset. And I'm being very serious here. What? That a man can be, I would say anybody, but in this case, we're talking about a man. You can be cheating. Mm-hmm. Continuously.
I'm cheating. Okay, continuously cheating.
Your wife finds out.
You find out.
And then she goes to say, well, if you're doing it, then we're both going to do it.
Okay.
But then he says, no, I'm leaving.
I'm out. Bye. Right.
What is that?
I don't.
Because you basically, I'm doing something
Okay,
that you've
stop.
been doing.
It's very simple.
Okay.
Because
It's not simple.
yeah,
Okay,
actually it is.
Okay.
If one person can't accept or willing to accept or deal with something that you are, that don't make them wrong for not being able to accept it.
No, but I'm doing something that you are doing. So evidently, it's okay for you.
No, I didn't say it was okay. He knows. I guarantee he knows it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying I cannot and will not accept you doing it. If you can't accept me doing it and you leave, I ain't mad at you.
That's a hypocrite.
No, it's not a hypocrite.
Why I'm saying that's a hypocrite? If you love, I'm gonna do something simple. Say, for instance, you love this particular activity. You love it. And then I want to join in on that activity, and then you get mad, but I'm doing the same activity you doing. Why can't I do it over here?
Because I don't want you to do it.
But it's okay for you to do it?
No, you can do something that you know that's not okay. I think that's we can agree on that. We can do something that we know is not okay.
But you're doing it.
I did it. But to think that is stupid for me to accept what's the word? A tit for tat. I'm supposed to accept that because I did something. That's stupid.
You're saying I don't use them words towards you, but what you're saying right now,
I don't understand how you're not agreeing with what I'm saying. Because I did it. That woman excuse is, well, you did, so I'm gonna do it. So now you gotta take it.
No.
You can't tell me what I'm not saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. This is my question. How can you be
and I answered it
with doing? It's not necessarily a tick for.
I answered your question. I didn't say it was okay.
But you're doing it.
So what? What I mean by so what? A person can do something that they know is not right, but do it anyway. I know I'm on this diet.
And then you get mad at somebody else for doing it?
Because I can't accept it.
You get mad at, and I'm not saying
here's my question. Why are you mad because they can't accept it? Why are you mad? Why don't you just leave?
I'm not, that's not the point I'm trying to understand. The point, yes, because that is an option. You can just leave. You do not have to do it. But I'm saying for the person who you will be doing something.
Right.
And I don't care what the something is.
Everybody knows
you're doing something. And for your spouse to then do the same thing that you're doing. Right. I don't care if it's cheap. I don't care what it is.
Okay.
And you get mad at them doing the same. Like that is an internal. I need to figure out what the word I am trying to find here.
Yeah, because
that is so. Other than a hypocrite,
I am extremely confused for anybody who thinks like that.
Wow.
And what I mean by that, yes, I know it's wrong, but if I can't accept or don't like or can't handle you doing it, I'm wrong for speaking out against it. We've all done something we don't want others to do or say about us. We've all done it, said it. And that didn't stop nobody on this planet. But if somebody do it to you, you're going to be upset. No matter what it is. But to think, because it's cheating, well, you can't be upset. What? That makes I can't handle it. So therefore, if you do it, I'm out. You chose to stay. I'm not mad at you. If you chose to leave, I'm not mad at you. But I'm choosing not to be okay with it.
Okay.
But you're upset with me because I'm not okay with it. But yet I did it. Yes, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I will admit he's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. But if he can't accept it when you do it, first of all, this is what the other person has to know. Can he or she deal with what I'm about to do? No matter what he or she did in himself. If I know he did this, but he can't handle, or she did this, but she can't handle me doing it, I'm the dumb one for doing it, knowing they're going to leave, regardless if I feel justified or not. I feel justified. I feel the right to do it. But if I know they can't handle it, do it if you want to. You crazy for thinking they gonna do something that you know they won't do. No, they gonna leave, but well, hey, well, he gotta stay. She gotta stay because she did it. That's crazy to me.
Well, this show today, good morning for those that are just tuning in. So we showed a video.
No, I don't want them to say accept it.
We showed a video where a lady found out that her husband had been cheating, but she found out about it from the side chick. And so she just came on and basically was like, they gonna stay together, but they not having sex. And you can go back and watch the video. And so that's what we're talking about on today. And the show was supposed to be about insecurities versus intuition. And I would just say in this spot, for me, insecurities ruin your relationship. And I think that this is a prime example of one way in which insecurities can ruin your relationship.
Is that what this video, is that insecurity?
I feel like this about cheating.
I think that's just her.
I feel like I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the husband. I feel one reason.
You think he's being insecure?
I believe one reason that cheating happens, it can stem from a place of insecurity, and they're using
but you can't say that on there.
No, but I'm using it to pivot our show and connect with our show for today.
I'm sorry.
Is that insecurities? People go out and they have sex and constantly commit adultery in their marriage from a place of insecurity, and they're using the sex to fulfill a need or gain a power that they feel like they don't have, or they're using sex to make them feel good because internally there's a void or there's something missing. And a lot, they try to say or whatever, all other reasons that they cheat on their wife or they cheat on their husbands, but sometimes it stems from insecurities. Insecurities can cause you to do things that betray your marriage. Like she said, like she was like, he's a liar, like just a lie. You've been living a whole lie.
No, that told me she's has asked the question about it, or this ain't the first time. I honestly got the vibe this wasn't the first time he's gotten caught up.
But you can also that may be the case, but
I got that vibe. Like when she said you a liar, you lied
to your vows.
I didn't take that.
When it comes to your vows, it could be that, or it could be just as simple that you said we was gonna do life together, just us, or that I wasn't gonna cheat again, or that you just been lying every day. Every move that you have made while you had this other person has been a lie. You going here, but you're somewhere else. You say you're talking to this person, but you're talking to somebody else. You've been a liar the whole time you've been cheating with this person. So yeah, you're a liar. Insecurities cause us to become accusatory, where we blaming, accusing our spouse or significant other for things that possibly isn't happening.
I got a question.
Okay.
For every woman that's watching right now, if you're watching, you female, shut up and listen to this. Why is it that when a man accuses a woman of cheating or stepping out or doing anything like that, more times than not, he's been insecure? But flip it, that woman, that's intuition. That's her woman's intuition's talking. It's not insecure when y'all suspect or think it or whatnot. But when we do it, more times than not, we're labeled as being insecure.
Y'all answer the question.
Climb in and chime in on that.
Answer that question.
I honestly think that happens. I got that question. I saw. I don't know where. So I think.
Chris, he sure did.
On Instagram or Facebook.
Lied to God.
But why?
That, and Chris, that ain't too much. That is 100%. But yeah, y'all answer the question. Don't leave me out here because I'm about to answer what I think it is.
Why? I got it.
To be.
I need you ladies to say something too.
I'm gonna say this. This is not the case. It's never a all. But I'm gonna say in general.
Okay.
Coming from a man, it is more so coming from an insecurity.
Let's turn the stop.
It's coming from insecurities when he's asking questions or it is for men. And I will chime in and let y'all answer. We'll read some of y'all. You just answered your own question. We have intuition. Women sometimes, Derek said, women sometimes let their mind get the best of them. Miss O said 9 times out of 10 when a man accuses a woman of cheating is because either he is about to cheat or already cheating or wants to feel justified. That's true.
I totally disagree.
That's true.
The question that I asked real quick, why when men accuses or suspect a woman of cheating, stepping out, it is insecurities. But when a woman suspect or a man of stepping out, it's her woman's intuition. Why is it a difference when it comes to y'all? You know, when y'all do it, women are crazy sometimes. Y'all brains just never stop. I wish y'all could push a pause button on y'all damn brain and just let it stop.
God didn't make us like that.
Like, good Lord. It's just
overthinking is unhealthy.
My brother Derek was like, women sometimes let their mind get the best of them. I totally agree, my brother.
This is my opinion on that.
Uh-oh.
Everybody has intuition.
Men have it too.
As I said, everybody. That means me.
I was talking to them.
Men have everybody has intuition, but women are more in tune to their intuition because what intuition entails, how you tap into your intuition, as to why women are more connected to theirs. Because, and it's a difference between it's insecurities and intuition. Okay. Insecurities come from a place of fear, ego. It come with heat. It come with anger. It comes, it's loud, it's screaming.
Can I say this? Is it safe to say we all have insecurities or something for it or not immune to it? That's something every male and female, everybody watching, everybody everywhere is capable of being insecure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So intuition is more times than not more subtle. It's a gentle, it's a whisper. It's like you can know it and feel it when you don't know. It's like you got a hunch, and I can tell from myself because I can tell when it's been into. I've been in a place where I can tell when I was thinking about us having this discussion. I can tell when things was coming from an insecure place versus when it was my intuition. The feeling within is totally different. The inner voice is totally different. And so intuition is more, it's a God thing. It's our Holy Spirit. That's why I say everybody has it. But when it comes from, when it's insecurities, you got judgment is on it. It's urgent. Like, it's random. Like, you calling me, well, why you ain't home yet? You normally this, that, and the other. And it's like, what? Like, where this come from?
Right.
That's coming from an ego type of place. Yeah.
But sometimes your partner is the reason for that insecurities, but yet blaming you for being in or not criticizing you for being insecure. I'm criticizing you for being insecure, but I'm doing all the things that will make you insecure. I'm not coming home. I'm coming home 4, 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm stepping outside to make a phone call or
and I think so.
A whole lot of reasons. But I can cause that.
Yeah.
And you can cause it, but yet then criticize them for being insecure.
Yeah. And I think another way that you can kind of tell if it's intuition or insecurity is has this person given you a reason not to trust them? Have they given you a reason? And I think that's when people start being like, you're just being insecure right here. Like, I haven't even given you a reason to not trust me. I haven't given you a reason to question me, but you are. And that goes back to what Miss O said. Like, sometimes when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you cheating or this, that, and the other, you become heightened and thinking things are something that they are not because of what you're doing. And I just say that's conviction. Your spirit is being convicted because of what you're doing, and now you projecting, you blaming me, accusing me, and I ain't gave you no reason. But it is situations like that where in a relationship you have given me reasons. And so again, I think with intuition, it still is a more subtle thing. Like, I may be insecure and this don't look right, and I remember what this was, and so let me tap in. And I think women have that intuition more than men, because to tap into your intuition it takes emotions. It takes you knowing your body, being aware of what your intuition feels like when God is talking to you. And a lot of men don't take that time to get to that place. It takes some people use meditation. That's when they tap in to their intuition. It's a stillness of the mind, and y'all are so analytical as men. Y'all are logical. And so it's like y'all have to tap into a side of y'all that maybe is not what the norm is. It's another side of you that you got to be willing to tap into. This is a lot.
Oh, Chuck, most men don't believe their wives' mate will cheat anyway because they think she has no reason to cheat. Men believe that their wives are satisfied financially, sexually. Men cheating because they feel they are not satisfied. I agree, but disagree. I agree. But yet I think nowadays men know, no, women would cheat. I don't think we're sleeping on that fact as much as we used to, but in general, I agree.
And we're just gonna show some of these.
Intuition puts it in your like, oh, you ain't even thinking about it. I totally agree. You ain't thinking about it, and all of a sudden, yep, he lying, she lying. This is, yeah.
Men are usually doing things out of their normal habits. And so I say we have to, and I think that's why women, and I don't even think most people thought as deep as what we just discussed when it comes to the difference between insecurities and intuition. We just think men are normally coming from a place of insecurities. Right. I think when it's insecurities, it feels totally different than somebody having an intuition, even for a man. I think if a man had an intuitive feeling about it, when he comes to you, it's gonna feel like intuition and not his insecurities, because it will be almost like a humbling ass, like, babe, like when I say a humbling ass, it's gonna be soft, it's gonna be gentle. It's
not when it comes to infidelity.
If you assume, if it's your intuition and you assume
even
you're gonna come with anger.
It may not come with anger, but I don't see it. He's coming. Hey, I know. Hey.
So how do you think a man will come if it's his intuition and he thinks his wife
is cheating? More times than not, there's heat behind that. There's hurt coming behind that, and it will show no matter how it got brought to his attention, insecurities or intuition. He's not going to handle it well more times than not. Regardless. That's too painful. He's not going to. I don't give a damn if it was intuition that brought it to his attention. He's too hurt.
I would say that. I mean,
and we're not equipped to handle it as well as you.
I'm gonna go against that just a little bit, and I'm gonna say this: if it's his intuition on the onset of it, it's just gonna be a feeling, a soft whisper, a soft, ooh, something ain't right. I think the heat comes if he finds any proof. Now his ego, now it's been some hurt, now it's some anger coming with it.
He would need it more times than not because y'all would deny it. I would say I believe most people, male or female, will not confess to being untrue. If they don't have proof right here, show the video, the picture, the screenshot, whatever. If you don't have proof, male or female, you're not going to admit it. More times than not, man or female. I believe women really won't. A man, I think sometimes will get fed up. Fuck it, yeah, I did it. Yeah. We're gonna lie too. But I believe if you had to say which percentage will be more honest about it, I would say men slightly. Okay. As crazy as that sounds.
Derek, I definitely agree. Derek said, until proven guilty, stop thinking negatively.
That's easier said than done.
I think
once it's up here, you're guilty, then you got to prove your innocence.
I think when it comes to intuition,
yeah,
I think that's how it will kind of work. Like you get this hunch something is not right, and then I would say just be mindful of now, you know, you looking for something. Because once you start looking for it, it's almost like you got to trust that if it is what it is, then you pray about it. If you really want to know, because if you connected with God and you start really praying that it be revealed, it's going to be revealed. So you have to understand the power of your prayer. That if you have an intuition and a hunch, and you like, God, I want to know. If you, I'm tell you, are you ready for the revelation? If it is something, then what you gonna do? You asking God for this, then what?
But once it's in your head that they did it, it's hard to get that out.
But you can't assume somebody did something if they did not do. And I don't speak to that. And that kind of go with what Derek said. Don't assume.
That's exactly what I was speaking on that comment.
That they are doing right. You cannot start operating from that place if they have not shown you that, because you are now destroying your marriage with your own hands off of some assumptions.
He's doing something, whether he is or not.
Yeah. You got to just be very mindful of that, because that can destroy and ruin your relationship.
Once it gets up here, this is a dangerous place.
Yeah,
but a powerful place.
Some people are very in tune and in touch with their intuition, and they have seen over and over again. Right. I know when my intuition is speaking to me. I know when spirit is talking to me. So I know it is something here. I may not know specifically what it is, but something is off. Right. And so you might get a random question coming from your spouse or your significant other, where they are trying to see. And
here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. I think in the past, and I think about Jarvis, you were asking a random question or something, I knew immediately something was wrong. And you said it so calm, cool, and collected. And my dumb behind went ahead with the lie, but immediately, internally, I knew, oh, hell no. She knows abort mission. She knows the answer. Abort, jump, go. But nah, we're going on here. Yeah, man, we finna. But instinctively, I automatically knew.
You didn't follow your intuition.
And I did. I did. I remember one time we were married. I'm at LA Fit, working at LA Fit, and I had a part-time job there. You come, baby, where you at? Baby, you at work? I immediately knew. I'm like, yeah. I'm over my friend brother's house chilling, drinking. But I lied and said I was at work. Nah, it didn't have shit to do with a woman, but I knew somehow. I freaking knew when you asked that damn question. I did. I ain't lying. I did. Men, I believe God speaks to
and that's
us.
another thing. See, that's another thing. Men don't follow their intuition.
No,
They
God
let their mind
because if you
talk
are in the
following
Bible,
it.
God used to truly speak to men and get us together so He can talk to us. And all of a sudden, that stopped, and He just started giving women intuition. No, you got it, bruh. I promise you. It's something inside you when your wife asks you something about your woman that tells you, oh, what the hell? Where that come from? That's God, nigga. That's the term. Yeah, it's God, brother. I didn't mean to say it like that. That was God telling you, dog.
But God talks exactly. God talks to all of us.
Yeah, He do.
But as you were speaking about the men in the Bible, you get to hear God when you have a relationship with God. God still talks, but men don't have the men that you're referring to in that Bible had a very special relationship with God. They were like David, men after God's heart, want to know, want to hear. You have some men, but in general, a lot of men are not connected to God. And I won't say in general. I would say if you look at the church, if you talk to a man and really ask most men that you know about their relationship with God, most will probably say they're not as connected as they should be. They don't spend time with God. They might pray, but they don't meditate, or they are not intentional about that really hearing from God. And I think women
you could tell people who have
women,
and this is just me talking, but in my humble opinion, you could tell a person through conversation that truly has a relationship with God.
Yeah, and their actions, how they live life.
Yeah. But I could tell mostly from conversating because people put on fakes and fronts, and what you see is not always what you get nowadays. But if you talk to a person, yeah, they speak differently. Their demeanor, the vibe is just, to me, it's, oh yeah, that's a godly brother. That's a godly sister. Okay, okay, my brother. Okay, my sister. Yeah. I just,
you can feel it.
Yeah, maybe it's just me. It's just me.
So we just have to be very mindful and just kind of go back, whether a man or
TD,
woman.
Abort! Go. Don't do it. Don't say it. And the crazy part about a lot of times, it will be innocent. She didn't like this frat, bro, and I'm over here chilling. But I'm lying and saying,
and this is the thing too. This just a hint to men.
Stupid.
If a woman is asking,
she knows. She knows. I promise she knows. I guarantee you. And women are so slick, they'll ask it in the most subtle, jokingly, playful way. Yeah, baby, what y'all do yesterday? Y'all did that? And what she was doing, she said, she threw that bait after me. Let me see this fool, what he gonna say. I know he was at such and such cigar lounge. I'm gonna see if he gonna be. Let me see. Okay. Just to see. And I'm done busting. Oh yeah, baby, it was fun.
If she asks,
just got you.
If she asking the question,
automatically assumes
she probably knows the answer. Or if it is her intuition and she may not know, the fact that she is asking, is God giving you an opportunity to be transparent, to be honest, to be vulnerable, to come, I want to say, clean, or maybe even stop what you're doing. That's one of them things where God is like tapping you, like I'm sending little messages through her with these little questions. I'm giving you an opportunity, as Mon said, to abort. What are you going to do? Because God can talk to us in so many different ways. And so when he felt it, when he was talking about in college, when he felt that intuition, at that point, what do you do? Because now your intuition, your spirit is gonna start talking to you.
Damn sure did. It said, Ramon, no.
So yeah, you gotta just, it's like listening and learn. That's why I always say I'm getting, the more we do marriage ministry type stuff, relationship type stuff, I just get fascinated as to how God is working for the collective and for the individual. But yeah, y'all, be mindful of be mindful of your insecurities. Know your insecurities. Be truthful with yourself about your insecurities, because they can destroy your relationship. And I put it on my Facebook post that if you constantly live from a place of insecurities, your significant other is miserable. It's miserable.
Oh, gosh, yes.
To be in a relationship with somebody who is insecure more times than not, like Mom said, we all have a hint of it in different areas for different reasons.
Yeah. No
Sometimes it's not even about this right here. It could be a insecurity
from the past.
Or insecurity that you just have about yourself.
XYZ. Now you see the person you with, they don't have a clue that your ex did it. Now you like, damn, Tyrone did that. I didn't.
Or your insecurity is about yourself. It ain't even about this right here. You got insecurities within you about yourself. And so you are living from a place of fear. You don't want this person to leave you. You question it because you feel like you're unworthy. You assume that your significant other is doing things because you feel unworthy, because you don't love yourself. How can somebody love me like this? And so, yeah, it can cause your significant other to be miserable with all of your questions, all of your assumptions, all of your blaming and projecting. And the other person is like, dog, like, I can't breathe.
Right.
You got me in this prison because of your insecurities. I don't even want to go out with folks because I don't want to have to deal with what I got to deal with when I come home. I'd rather just stay up under you all the time. And then that don't even matter. Because then who was that on the phone? Who you texting? Like, that's too much. That's too much. You bringing them inside the prison you in. How do you think insecurities show up? Or really what can ruin a relationship?
How they show up in a whole number of ways. The ways you just said it. How can it ruin a relationship? The same way you said it. Me being jealous. Me being paranoid, constantly thinking you doing X, Y, Z. Me thinking I'm not enough. You against me. There's someone's plotting. All that. Like you said, that who in the heck wants to live like that? At a certain age, you just want peace. I just want peace. Leave me the hell alone. I just want peace.
Yeah. And I think when we were younger, or if you got married younger, or if you look at even your relationships in your 20s, insecurities, you dealt with it, you participated in it, you engaged in it. Even when you felt internally like, this right here is so unhealthy, it's toxic, it don't feel good, you entertained it, you participated in it. But the older you get, you like, no, we're not doing this. And then you start calling the people out on it. Like, that's you. That's your stuff. That ain't me. You no longer want to be participating in it. And then that causes issues if they ain't ready to accept it. And so I'm going to tell you, if you're single, if you're dating, if you have not gotten married yet, be mindful of people's insecurities. That's an inner thing. There are inner insecurities. Because it's going to show up in your relationship if you get married to them. It's already showing up in your relationship. But you really got to ask yourself, do you proceed? Even if you feel like, oh, I can help them out of this. Okay. You can proceed with that. But if you can't, what then? You got to be willing to help them grow. And you might be the what do you call it when you become the collateral damage? Mm-hmm. You might be the collateral damage as they heal, as they grow, as they try to shift out of it. You will be. You will be if you marry. You will be. So, I think we were all in toxic relationships. We didn't know any better. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that's why a lot of people got out of them. You realized it and you eventually got out of them. P.I. said, Candace, some of the insecurities from some women comes from men action. Please address the wandering eye of men behind closed doors. That's a major complaint from women. Men lack boundaries, no discipline when it comes to be around women dressed in a sexual manner.
Nah, everybody looks. That's just it's just how you do it. Women look too. Women look more than men probably.
You always want to put it on us more than
y'all do. Y'all just a lot better. A woman can do this right here. Watch me. A man will see a good looking one. Damn. Oh, what's that? A woman will do this right. Oh, hey, how you doing? That hey, how you doing? She done scope everything and got a X-ray vision look, but just did it real subtle.
I say this, P.I., to the wondering eye. That can make you maybe be insecure with your relationship, but for me, right. that shouldn't make you be insecure within yourself.
I can see how that could.
I think you have. I would say this is where I'm at within Candace at this point.
I think a wandering eye is disrespectful.
I am, wandering eyes. Like when you said, you turning and looking. For me, I already know when I see a beautiful woman coming towards me and mine, or if I done peeped her body shape, I know he's gonna look. I know it. I don't care.
I know that.
I know my husband.
I don't look.
I know mine is gonna look. It's just the thing of,
I don't see.
Are you gonna disrespect me with how you're doing it? But I know when, for as secure wise, I now know who Candace is. I accept, because I'm younger. I got caught up in my body image, wanting my body like this, and definitely in college. But where I am now, who I know I am now, what I know I come with now, and also my realization of other women are just as beautiful.
Get away from me.
But if I'm not gonna be insecure if he look, because if you look too long, and you know what happens, and you go outside and you do something you ain't got no business to do, baby, you losing me is your loss. It is your loss. And I love him to death. But I love me too. And you looking at somebody else.
Not to go.
You looking at somebody else is no threat to me.
Oh, okay.
It ain't no threat to me.
I don't look.
And that's just where I'm at now. I think when, as a woman, when we are not really, really sure about who we are, and we have those insecurities about self, then your husband's wondering eye can impact you in a way in which it shouldn't. It already says when you.
No, I ain't gonna say that. A wandering eye will affect anyone.
Well, I guess a wandering eye, yeah, but a look. I would just say a look. I'm gonna say a look. A wandering eye means you can't stop looking like dang you wondering.
That's what a wandering eye is. That's
wandering eye. Okay, but
I guess a woman walk by you. Like, damn, you don't see me. You don't see a woman. Because I've seen brothers do that. And it's like, wow. Unless she's looking with you like, damn, baby, you see her butt? Yeah, baby, I do. Now, if y'all doing it like that, okay, cool. But if she's not looking with you like, damn, she fine. That's too... No, don't do that.
Yeah, I think that it is a respect. It is a respect. But I don't think, for me, I don't think it should brew insecurities. I think the insecurities start happening when you're not secure here, or there's been infidelity, there's been cheating, and you're still sitting in that place. That's just how I feel.
Insecurities come just when with the wandering eye. we can be great, I'm thinking. But if you constantly got to wonder, how the hell is that not going to bring insecurity? I totally see how that can bring insecurity.
I see how it can be, but I'm going to say this too. For some women, it does breed insecurities. For some, it does not.
No.
And so I think that's an inner thing you got to go within you, and you got to have that conversation with your significant other. Or you can make light of it, like, you better not turn around. It's all how you get to choose how you deal with it. But I think it's a reflection of y'all relationship, too. It's so many different things that can play into you becoming insecure. And I definitely believe that it is a reality in a lot of relationships, and how you address it. If your wife is coming to you and saying, I'm noticing you doing that, and it makes me feel this way, and your response is, oh, well, I'm just gonna look. You might as well get over it. That's on you. You just insecure. When you come with that type of heat, that unloving spirit,
man,
that's speaking more values than what she's saying when you have a wondering eye. Now she like, what the heck? And now she putting it all together like, okay, this where we at with it. But if you're coming from a different place, I don't know. It just like, that's one of them things, like, we need to sit down and talk. That's like a counseling session, because it's like, let's see if it's not something else up under that that's causing it. You know what I'm saying? Tanil said, even if you are secure within yourself, still respect me, because it's disrespectful. It says a lot about their relationship. Yeah. It is disrespectful. So, who gonna do the somebody should have told me? Me first. So, going from the video that we showed at the top of the hour to what? Y'all gotta go back and watch the video. If you came in late, you supposed to be on time to the show. You got to do your own playback. Go watch the video. We showed it twice as to what started at the show. And so my somebody should have told me moment is basically, I'm going to go with this. Don't dishonor yourself to get payback. Don't dishonor yourself thinking it's a fake mechanism to healing. That is not really healing. And I know most people, we think we coming from a place of, this gonna make me feel better, this regret, this action to get back at them. You got to go back and watch the show. And so, do not dishonor yourself to hurt your significant other. That's what I would say.
Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. When you hurt, you try to hurt if you're not careful. Or as my wife would say, if you're not healed, you get hurt, you're going to try to hurt them. And that's never a good thing. Anytime you intentionally, purposely try to hurt your spouse, you have failed yourself. No matter what they did. Anytime you intentionally, purposely try to hurt your spouse, no matter what error you try to hurt them in, you have failed yourself.
Yeah.
And you're not justified. No matter how you may feel you're justified in doing whatever that may be, you're not. You're justified in being hurt and feeling hurt. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But to hurt them purposely and intentionally, there's nothing you can say to justify that. You're wrong.
Yeah. Y'all are one. So everything he just said, amen, amen, and amen. You know, amen means you confirm it. So thank y'all for tuning in to the show. If you would like relationship or life coaching, you see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen, www.wewillwin.as.me. A lot of things can be fixed if you get into a safe place, which is in a coaching session, and you're able to speak your truth speak from your heart and being able to hear each other, you will be amazed at what coaching, relationship coaching, life coaching can do to change your life. And so reach out. For those of you that want to take it a step further and you would like to attend the marriage retreat, if you are married or engaged, please do. There is the information. Go to www.spiritualmarriageretreat.com.
Or if you know somebody that might want to go, tell them.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell somebody. Because you know somebody who's having issues in their marriage. Or you know somebody who is engaged. So tell them. Tell them. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. And we will see y'all back next Saturday. If you missed the top of the show, go back, watch the video, and comment as you watch. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.